What is good, YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys. We have some breaking news in the NFL. According to Ian Rappaport, the Dolphins are making a very intriguing signing by bringing in former Cincinnati Bengals cornerback Eli Apple. And I know what you guys are thinking. Why are we signing Eli Apple? This man has been, the laughingstock of the NFL. Well, I'm going to tell you why this could be a sneaky good signing here for the Dolphins this late into the offseason. And, we're in training camp right now, so he's going to have to get acclimated quickly. And I'm going to tell you why this might be a pretty good signing here for the Dolphins. However, before we get into the video, make sure you guys do me a favor and smash that like button. We're on our way to 60,000 subscribers. I'll be covering the NFL, training camp videos, signings, trades, anything that you can think of. I'm going to be covering, and I'm also going to be streaming games if you guys want to watch some Dolphins videos or Dolphins games with me live. Make sure you guys join the family. Turn on post notifications so you're notified every time we go live for a game and every time we post a video. But without any further ado, let's get into Eli Apple and what he brings to the team. Now, over his career, he's played for 4 different teams, starting with the New York Giants. He was a former number 10 overall pick in the draft back in 2016 out of Ohio State. Went on to play with the Saints for a couple years, then Carolina, and most recently the Cincinnati Bengals, where you're seeing most of his highlights here. Now, over his career, he's played in 88 games, 335 total tackles, 273 solo tackles, 3 forced fumbles, 5 fumble recoveries, 5 interceptions, as well as 51 pass deflections. Now, he is a guy who, in the past has been known to get picked on in games with a quarterback, a really good quarterback, so sometimes just test him a lot. Sometimes he gets beat, but sometimes he actually, plays it very well, gets a couple of swats. But yeah, 51 swats over a couple of 6 seasons, 7 seasons is pretty damn good in my opinion. He's not going to come in here and be asked to be a day 1 starter, but the reason why I like this addition here for the Miami Dolphins is strictly because of the fact that Jalen Ramsey is going to miss the next couple of weeks with that, I believe it was a torn meniscus, so he's out. You need to find a replacement right away, or at least someone who can come in and add competition, more depth, and another body during training camp. And Eli Apple is a guy who, it might not be the best in terms of coverage, but he's a guy who is fearless when it comes to, stepping up into or going into the backfield, making a big stop on a running back, getting to the quarterback. He's one of those guys who are just fearless. He wants to do whatever it takes to win. Sometimes he makes the boneheaded play, but sometimes he's actually a really good player. And, talent was never the issue. It's more of decision-making for him. So if he can just put it together for a full season, he could actually be a very good player. And I know what you guys are going to say, well, why Eli Apple? Why this guy? I do think he's talented, and I do think he will add at least a little something to this Dolphins team, who needed another cornerback on this roster with Jalen Ramsey being out. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. And also, check out my sponsor, Underdog. Use my promo code MattyDubs. I'm going to tell you all about it in this next segment. If you want to do fantasy drafts with me all year long, make sure you guys let me know if you guys sign up in the comments down below, and I'll make sure you're in a draft with me in probably the next couple of days. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. And if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.